Teacher, teacher, I cannot hear you. You did not open microphone.
All right, thank you. Okay, so I said for those who's just coming in, please change your name to English. Okay, so I can read. Okay, so I will start to share my screen, everybody. All right. So let's begin. Everybody, once again, good afternoon to all of you. Welcome to our online class for science, Matayo 3. Okay, for today, good afternoon, everybody. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm fine.
Okay, that's good to hear. I'm also doing good. All right, so we're all doing great today. Let's begin our lesson by reading first our vocabulary words. Okay, so I hope you are ready. Please repeat after me. Okay, repeat it twice. Okay, so the first word is excretory. Excretory.
Excretory.
Again, excretory.
Excretory.
Okay, very good. Let's spell together, class. E, X,
Excretory.
very good. Okay, excretory, excretory. Okay. Now the second, okay, let's give the meaning first of excretory. Okay, excretory means it removes, the excretory removes waste material from the body. Okay, excretory is to remove waste materials from our body. Okay, we will get into it later on our topic. Just for the meaning, excretory is removing waste material in our body. Okay, so the second word is urinary. Urinary. Everybody?
Urinary.
Okay, one more time. Urinary.
Urinary.
Okay, very good. Let's spell
Urinary.
together. U R
Urinary.
Urinary.
Very good. So urinary is also a system. Okay, it filters blood and creates a new product as urine and takes out from our body as well. Okay, so urinary is where the urine, okay, takes out. Okay, again. Now the third word is kidneys. Kidneys.
Kidney.
One more time. Okay. Very good. Let's spell together. K-I-T.
Kidneys.
Okay, good job.
Kidney.
Very good. So kidneys is a pair of organs that remove water and waste from the blood. Okay, this is where it processes. Okay, in the kidneys, and we will talk about it more later on. Okay, so we just read the 3 vocabulary words for today, and we will practice to spell those words. Okay, on our dictation. Okay, let me share the application in WordWall. Okay, here we go. So everybody, let's guess the word. Okay, I will read the meaning and you need to guess the word and we need to practice spelling it. Okay. Okay, let's choose number 1. Number 1, filters blood, creates urine as waste product from the body. What is the answer? From the 3 words that we just read, filters blood, creates urine as waste product from the body. Is it urinary, kidneys, or excretory?
Excretory.
Okay. Okay, they're all in the same excretory and urinary is almost the same, okay? It's the same. And kidneys is the one processing of removing the waste. But it's the urinary, okay?
Urinary.
Okay. As the word urine, urinary, okay? So let's spell urine again, urinary, everybody. How do you spell urinary?
Urinary.
Okay, good job. Okay, let's check number 2. Removes waste material from the body. Excretory, urinary, or kidneys? It excretes in the body. Moves out of the body. What do you call it?
Urinary.
Urinary or excretory is okay, all right? But let's choose excretory. Let's choose excretory. Very good. How do you spell excretory again?
Excretory.
Very good. Okay, and the third picture, pair of organs that remove water and waste products from the blood. Is it
Kidney.
excretory, urinary, or kidneys?
Kidney.
Okay, you choose kidneys, letter C. How do you spell kidneys?
KIDNEYS.
Neys.
Very good. Okay, good job, everybody. Okay, so that's for our dictation. Thank you so much for participating. Okay. Okay, now let's move on with our topic in PowerPoint. Okay, for those of you class students, please change your name into English. Okay, so I can also read your names. Okay. So going back with our lesson. Okay, so we have a first question. Okay, before we introduce the topic, what does your excretory system do? Okay, what does your excretory system do? Well, we will talk about it on our topic for today, which is in Unit 1, the excretory system. Everybody, please open your books and turn it on page 3. Okay, page 3. Okay, everybody in your books, page 3. Okay, so our body has parts that takes care of the extra liquid in our body. Okay, and we have the main parts of it. And we will talk about it as we move along with our topic, the excretory system. Okay, so on the picture in your book, you will see this. Okay, so this is the excretory system of a human being, specifically for men. Okay, so for men, the main parts of the excretory system or the urinary system is the kidney, the ureter.
Ureter.
Okay, so let's read together, class. Kidney.
Kidney.
So
Kidney.
kidney, this is the front side. Okay, this is the front view of the urinary or excretory system, and this is the side view. Okay, so the kidney, this is how it looks like in the front. Okay, kidney on the side, we have each side. Okay, so the kidney is on the each side of the body, in the middle of our spine. Okay, next is everybody ureter.
Ureter.
Very good.
Urethra.
Very good. So ureter is the tiny tube, okay, connected to the kidneys, going to this one. What is this? Everybody, bladder.
Bladder.
Bladder. Okay.
Bladder.
Very good.
Bladder.
So bladder is the balloon-like that collects the urine. Okay, this is the bladder. Next, bladder neck.
Bladder neck.
Bladder neck.
So this is the bladder neck. It supports the bladder. Okay, this one. Okay. Next, we have the prostate. This one. Prostate, everybody.
Prostate.
Prostate.
Okay, prostate is only it's only available, or it's only in the male part of the excretory. Okay, female doesn't have prostate, only male. Okay, so this is the prostate, this is the bladder, this is the neck of the bladder, and this is the prostate. Okay, it's only for men. Next is the urinary sphincter. Again, urinary sphincter.
Urinary
Urinary
sphincter.
Sphincter.
Very good. So urinary sphincter is a muscle that's inside the bladder and goes along the prostate of the man. Okay? Urinary sphincter, this one has a role. I will tell you later what it does. Okay? And the last one is urethra. Everybody, urethra.
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 Very good. So the urethra is the other tube, okay, that extend from our outside of the body. Okay, so this is the penis. The urethra goes along outside the penis. Okay, so for example, the kidneys produces the new product, which is the urine. It will go straight down here and go down to the urethra outside of the penis. Okay, so this is for the men. Now let's see the female or the women. Okay, so it also has the kidney. It also has the ureter. Same with the men. It also has the bladder. And it also had the neck. But there's no prostate. Okay, there's no prostate. Its prostate is only for men. Women doesn't have the prostate. Okay. And we also have the urinary sphincter. Okay, this is the muscle around the bladder and here. Okay, that's called urinary sphincter. And urethra is also seen in women's excretory or urinary system. Although urethra in women is quite short. Okay, it's shorter than male. You see, the urethra for man is longer. Urethra in female is shorter. Okay, so that is the excretory or urinary system of female, both female and male. Okay, now let's move on with the topic. Okay, so in the paragraph, it says that the excretory system removes waste materials from the body. Everybody, let's read together. The excretory system removes waste materials from the body. Again.
The
The
excretory
excretory
system removes
removes
waste
waste
material from the
body.
Very good. So excretory system, it removes the waste materials out of our body. Okay, it means the organs that work together in the excretory, they filter the blood. Okay, they filter the blood and produce a new product as a urine and take it out of our body. Okay, so let's explain that deeply. Okay, for example, the kidneys, this is the blood. Okay, so the blood is being cleaned, or it separates the waste from the good blood. Okay, it separates the nutrients and the waste. Okay, as it separate, the waste is converted to urine. Okay, so inside the kidney, it converts into urine, or that's what we call the new product. It is the urine. Okay, it gets cleaned and separate the waste compound. So that is the waste compound now. It is cleaned and separate the waste compound. So this urine is called pee. Everybody, pee.
It's called pee.
Okay, urine is called pee.
Urine is called pee.
That's why when we go out, we say, excuse me, I'm gonna go pee, right? I'm gonna go pee. because urine is generally called pee. Okay, so let's see the question here again. What does your excretory system do? What does it do again, class?
Remove waste material from the body.
Okay, very good. Good job. Okay, so again, so as you can see here, okay, so the kidneys, it is cleansing or purifying or separating the nutrients from the waste, okay? So once it's already separated the waste, it will go down to the ureter, go down to the bladder, and pass it down to the urethra and goes out of the body. Okay, so it says here waste is filtered out of the body by the kidneys and passes out of the body as urine. Okay, so it filters in the kidneys. Okay, it filters in the kidneys and pass throughout the body as urine. Okay, so the question, what do you call the urine again? What is it generally called, the urine?
He.
He, very good. And what part of the excretory system does the filtering? Filtering, where does it happen? When the blood is filtering or cleaning or separating the nutrients from the waste, where it happened? In the, what do you call this two pair of organ?
Kidneys.
Kidneys. Okay. Remember, kidneys is the one filtering the blood. Okay. It separates the nutrients from the waste. Okay. So it is the kidney. Okay. Okay. You can highlight and underline in your books, students. So again, it says, let's explain again. Okay. So what happens is the blood gets clean and separate waste compounds in the kidneys. So this is the kidney. Okay, so the blood is being cleaned or filtered. It removes the waste. Okay, so together with the excess water, urine is pumped down to the ureters. This is the tiny tube. After the kidney remove the waste product is now a urine. Urine will go down to the ureters and go to the bladder. The bladder is the one holding the urine. When the bladder is full, the bladder will contract or push the pee to another tube, what we call the urethra. So from kidneys to ureters to bladder and to urethra. Okay, now urethra will pass out the urine out of the body. Okay, understand everybody?
Yes.
Okay, so what do you call the tiny tube connected from kidney to the bladder?
Urethra.
Ureters, very good. What do you call the part of the excretory system that holds the urine?
Bladder.
Bladder.
Very good. What do you call the part of the excretory system or urinary system that pass out the urine out of the body? What do you call that tube?
The urethra.
Urethra, very good.
Urethra.
What organ of the urinary system filters the blood and separate the waste?
Kidneys.
Kidneys. Okay, good job everybody. So I think you understand the excretory or urinary system. Who can explain again? Can you explain, student? Who can explain the urinary system again? Okay, I will give extra point. Who can explain? How about Todd Sapon? Can you explain? Or Bunyarit, can you explain? Okay, here's the picture. Can you explain this again? What happens in the kidneys? What happens in the kidneys? Blood gets
clean and spares was compound in the kidney.
okay, and then what happened? It will pass to the
Urethra.
ureter. And then what happened after it passes the ureter? Where will it go?
Bladder.
Bladder. And what happened? What happened if the urine is in the bladder already?
Urine.
Yeah, the urine,
The
the
urethra.
bladder, urethra. Okay, the bladder will push the pee out of the urethra.
Urethra.
Okay, very good. So that's what happened in the urinary system. Okay. Okay, so remember this, the urinary tract. We have the kidneys, we have the ureters, we have the bladder, we have the urethra. This one, the urethra. So remember the muscles that I talked about here. What do you call the muscles again? Let's see if we have it here. It's not there. Do you remember the muscle that I told you about? The urinary sphincter. This is the muscle inside the bladder. Okay. So this one, sometimes when we need to pee, right? And we hold our pee for a minute because we don't want to pee right away. This is the muscle that help us hold our pee. Okay, the urinary sphincter, it's the muscle that help us control our pee and help us control until we go to the washroom and pee. Okay, it's the urinary sphincter. Okay, so and also as if we cross section, the kidneys cross section is this one. Okay, so this it also has the veins and artery. So we know that artery is the one bringing the blood inside the kidneys. And the vein is the one taking out the blood out of the kidneys. Okay? So kidneys are a pair of organs that remove water and the other waste products from the blood. Okay, so they are the kidneys are filtering the blood. Okay?
Okay.
What else? Okay, question. What is the, okay, have everybody understand about the excretory and urinary? Do you have any questions about the urinary and excretory, class? Any questions? No or yes?
No?
No.
No. Okay, I think
No.
everybody understand, all right? So on our next topic after urinary or excretory is the circulatory system. Okay, next is the circulatory system. Everybody, can you read after me? Circulatory system.
Circulatory system.
Okay, very good. So just an introduction for our next topic. The circulatory system is the one transporting the nutrients and waste around the body by or through the blood. Okay, so the main organs of the circulatory is the heart, okay, the arteries and the veins. Okay, we will talk about it on our next topic. Okay, but just to give you an introduction, we will talk about the heart and the veins and the arteries. And I also want to show you a video. Okay, so I will play a video because this is quite long. So I want to give you an introduction already, like about the circulatory. Can you see it? Can you see it, students?
Yeah.
Yes.
I will try to play it.
Organ about the size of your fist and is located slightly left of center in your chest. Your heart is divided into the right and left side. The division protects oxygen-rich blood from mixing with oxygen-poor blood. Together, your heart and blood vessels comprise your cardiovascular system, which circulates blood and oxygen around your body. In fact, your heart pumps about 5 quarts of blood every minute. It's about 100,000 times in one day. That's about 35 million times in a year. Oxygen-poor blood, blue blood, returns to the heart after circulating through your body. The right side of the heart, composed of the right atrium and ventricle, collects and pumps the blood to the lungs through the pulmonary arteries. The lungs refresh the blood with a new supply of oxygen, making it turn red. Oxygen-rich blood, red blood, then enters the left side of the heart, composed of the left atrium and ventricle, and is pumped through the aorta to the body to supply tissues with oxygen. 4 valves within your heart keep your blood moving the right way. The tricuspid, mitral, pulmonary, and aortic valves work like gates on a fence. They open only one way and only when pushed on. Each valve opens and closes once per heartbeat, or about once every second. A beating heart contracts and relaxes. Contraction is called systole, and relaxing is called diastole. During systole, your ventricles contract, forcing blood into the vessels going to your lungs and body, much like ketchup being forced out of a squeeze bottle. The right ventricle contracts a little bit before the left ventricle does. Your ventricles then relax during diastole and are filled with blood coming from the upper chambers, the left and right atria. Then the cycle starts over again. Your heart is nourished by blood too. Blood vessels called coronary arteries extend over the surface of your heart and branch into smaller capillaries. Here you can see just the network of blood vessels that feed your heart with oxygen-rich blood. Your heart also has electrical wiring, which keeps it beating. Electrical impulses begin high in the right atrium and travel through specialized pathways to the ventricles, delivering the signal to pump. The conduction system keeps your heart beating in a coordinated and normal rhythm, which in turn keeps blood circulating. The continuous exchange of oxygen-rich blood with oxygen-poor blood is what keeps you alive.
Okay. So did you hear it, class? Did you hear?
Yes.
Okay, so that's just an introduction about the circulatory system that we will discuss more on our next meeting. Okay, but just to give you a feedback intro. Okay, so we will gonna talk about the circulation of blood in our body. Okay, because of the one responsible for the circulation or giving blood is the heart. Okay, so it says that it is separated into 2. The deoxygenated or the low in oxygen and the oxygenated partition. Oxygenated is the red one and deoxygenated is the blue one. Okay, so we will talk about it more on our next meeting. So right now, I'd like to give the summary for our lesson, which is the excretory and urinary, using the Wordwall app again. Okay, so for today, we will use the Wordwall app and we will do fill in the blanks. Okay, so we will answer So summary, the excretory system. The excretory system removes blank materials from the body. Is it waste, clean, or dust? What's the answer?
Waste.
Waste.
Okay, let's see. The excretory system removes waste. Okay, very good. Now let's see our number 2 summary question. Urine is generally called blank. Is it pi, me, or P?
P.
P. Are you sure?
P.
What?
Yes.
P. Okay, let's see if it's correct. P is correct. Okay, good job. Next, the third question or statement is, waste is filtered out of the body by the A, kidneys, B, urethra, or C, ureters. What is the answer?
Kidney.
Kidneys is correct. Okay, it is filtered in our kidneys.
Oh.
Okay, number 4. Urine passes through blank, then out of the body. A, kidneys, B, urethra, or ureters. What is the tube that passes out in the body?
Urethra.
Urethra is correct. It is urethra. Passes out of the body. Okay, next. The last one for our fill in the blank. The kidneys are a pair of organs that removes blank and waste from the blood. Water? Are you sure?
Mm,
Water? Let's see, water.
wait.
Water is correct. Okay, good job. Okay, so water is correct. Very good, everybody. That was our summary for today. So for our exercise for this week, we will do it in the live worksheet. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Display. Okay, can you see it now? Can you see it, class?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm here. So you write your name. This is activity number 4, okay? Science Matayam 3. Put your grade, okay, and your student number. Then, this is the 3 words that we just read. You have to arrange the letters and put the correct one here. For example, number 1, the excretory. Then put the following, okay, number 2 and 3. Then the first set is letter A. Write T if the statement is true and write F if it's false. Okay. For example, you have to write the correct letter if the statement is saying false or true. Okay. So the excretory system removes waste materials from the body. Is it true or false?
True.
True. So we put letter T.
T.
Okay, so you answer 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is the excretory system. Okay, so we have this tube, we have this one, the balloon-like, we have the another tube, and we have the product or the waste product. We have to put it right there. Okay. Which one belongs? Is it urethra, urine, ureters, kidney, bladder? So you put it, okay, for example, this one, kidneys. These are the 2 pair of organs called kidneys. And you put the rest. Okay, understand everybody?
Yes.
Now after that, you click
Yes.
finish and click check my answer and you will get your score. Take a photo and send to me if you finish. Okay, everybody?
Okay.
Okay, so everybody please open up your camera. We will take a photo. Boys and girls. Boys and girls. Bunyarit, is that your face? Okay. Everybody. Okay, smile. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you so much, students, and have a great afternoon. Goodbye.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
See you again next time. Have a nice day.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye.